I took one stock. I asked 5 different AI tools the exact same question: is this a good investment right now? The answers I got back were so different they might as well have been analyzing different companies. One tool said strong buy. One said sell. 3 said various shades of hold. Today I'm going to walk you through exactly what each tool said, why they disagreed, and what that teaches us about how to actually use AI for investment research. The stock I chose was a mid-cap technology company that I'll refer to throughout this video without naming it specifically, not because I'm hiding anything, but because this video is about the methodology of AI investing research, not a recommendation on any particular stock. The analysis principles apply universally. Simply Wall Street gave this company a snowflake score of 2.1 out of 5. The value dimension was the biggest detractor. The platform flagged a price-to-earnings ratio of 42x against an industry average of 24x, calling it significantly overvalued on a trailing earnings basis. Financial health scored reasonably well at 3.5, but future performance was flagged as uncertain due to declining analyst estimate revisions over the past 90 days. The overall narrative: expensive on current metrics, with analyst momentum moving in the wrong direction. Koyfin doesn't generate a buy-sell opinion directly, but the data I pulled painted a more nuanced picture. The company's revenue growth was accelerating, 34% year-over-year in the most recent quarter versus 21% the prior year. Gross margins were expanding. The high P ratio that simply Wall Street flagged as a problem looks different when viewed against that revenue growth trajectory. A 42x P on a company growing revenue at 34% is potentially reasonable by growth-adjusted valuation metrics. Seeking Alpha's quantitative model gave this stock a buy rating, driven primarily by strong momentum and earnings revision momentum. Analysts had actually increased their forward earnings estimates meaningfully in the past 30 days, which contradicted what simply Wall Street showed. The discrepancy is explained by timing. Simply Wall Street was using a 90-day look-back, while Seeking Alpha was using a 30-day look-back. The trend had reversed in the most recent month. I fed ChatGPT the most recent earnings call transcript and 10K business description. The AI's assessment was cautiously positive on the business fundamentals. It highlighted genuine competitive advantages in the company's technology and strong customer retention metrics, but flagged 2 risks. First, the company's largest customer accounted for 28% of revenue, concentration risk, and second, management had mentioned increased competition in the enterprise segment 3 times in the transcript. I ran the same analysis through Claude using an identical prompt. The assessment was similar to ChatGPT's but emphasized different risks. Claude focused more on the balance sheet, flagging that goodwill represented 40% of total assets due to a recent acquisition, and noting that the acquisition's contribution to revenue had not yet been disclosed separately. This represented an information gap that warranted further digging before investment. When 5 different AI tools give you 5 different answers, the correct response is not to pick the one that confirms what you already think. The disagreement itself is informative. In this case, the disagreement was caused by 3 factors: different look-back periods for the same data, different valuation methodologies, and different emphasis between quantitative financial data and qualitative business assessment. Understanding why the tools disagree is more valuable than the individual opinions of any one tool. My conclusion after running all 5 analyses: this is a company with genuine business quality whose valuation requires a continuation of strong revenue growth to be justified. It's not a value buy. It's a quality growth buy with execution risk. That nuanced conclusion is only possible because I used multiple tools and reconciled their different perspectives, not because I followed any single one. This is exactly how I approach every stock research process. Multiple tools, reconcile the disagreements, form your own view. I'll put the exact prompts I used with ChatGPT and Claude in the description. Subscribe for more, and comment below with a stock you'd like me to run through this 5-tool framework.